Almost a week ago, the FDA authorized Moderna and Pfizer COVID vaccines for children as young as 6 months old. That's 8 months after they gave the green light to vaccinate children 5 and older. Now, parents of babies and toddlers are left to make a decision. Some of them have been waiting 2 years for this moment. Here's Katya Stepovic.
So we heard last Wednesday when the FDA had approved it, and it was actually my husband and I's 9th anniversary.
Jessica Kearns is a school teacher and a mother of two 2-year-old twins.
We started to cry, happy tears, because it is, and I'm going to do it now, but it has been really hard.
Kearns brought both of her babies into this world during the pandemic and has feared for their health ever since.
It has been hard. Our kids have been sick off and on. They did get COVID in January. And then one of our twins got viral pneumonia in March and had to go into the hospital for 3 days. So both of those have to deal with lungs. So especially after that, we were really, really scared.
For 2 years, she's been patiently waiting for a vaccine to come out to protect her 2 little ones from the virus.
Then it kind of trickled down to ages, and then it just stopped at like 5 for the longest time.
But as of yesterday, Kearns and her husband are a little less scared. On Wednesday, her 2-year-olds were both vaccinated against COVID-19.
What makes you decide that giving them the shot is more beneficial than any potential negative side effects?
I do trust science for many reasons. I would rather my kids have small side effects that we can deal with, and that they're alive, and that they don't have crippling things from like long COVID or things that come from measles and mumps. Those pros outweigh the small cons.
But she knows that not all parents are running to their pediatricians with the same request, like some people who commented on the matter on KTVB's Facebook page, saying things like, "Don't do it," and just because it's authorized doesn't mean parents have to give it to their children. And hopefully parents understand the side effects from the vaccine are worse than COVID itself for children.
I totally understand people that can't wrap their head around that stuff, that why they're hesitant. They want to see how other kids are going to do first. I get that. It's hard. It's hard to jump off that and to be like in it 100%, because once it's in there, you can't take it back. I get that. It just, for us, it was kind of that pros and cons list, and one outweighed the other. Well, at least now that I know if they get it again, they have something that's going to help them fight it even more. That will be, gives me that sense of relief. Not 100%, but just even more.
All right, well, I have a question for you, Katya. So knowing that this has only been out for like 6 days, it's hard to track how many people actually have had the shot so far for kids under 5. But are places like, hospitals, clinics, seeing any people there was a mad rush as these things dropped down and became more available. Are they seeing that now?
I reached out to Primary Health. They just got back to me. They started administering just yesterday, so it's been kind of slow just getting the word out, reaching out to patients. But they, hope that changes. I don't think there is that rush that there were maybe with elderly and other age groups, because like Jessica said, she's waiting till other parents kind of get their kids vaccinated to see what happens, any long-term risk. But for her, the pros just outweighed the cons. And I did do my due diligence, reached out to a number of people that we saw comments from, wanting to hear what their concerns were. Unfortunately, I just didn't have any luck when I asked them to go on camera with me.
They all said, no thanks?
Yep, they just kind of told me that they weren't ready. They wanted to see what happens, but when it came to doing Zoom, for some reason, not comfortable.
Weird. All right, thanks, Katya.